Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the Marvel Legends Sandman series Shocker. So yes, here we have a character I've wanted for a long time, Shocker, and unfortunately he's a bit meh. I suppose a mediocre Shocker is better than no Shocker at all, which is honestly what I expected was no Shocker at all, but he'll do for now, I suppose. Certainly something worth picking up if you are a fan of Shocker. Now let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulation, sculpt, paint details, all those sorts of things.
Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison. Of course, here we have Shocker. Here's our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Cosmic Armor Iron Man and 3 3/4-inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. Shocker is pretty much bog standard Marvel Legends size, and of course bigger than a 3 3/4-inch scale figure. Let's get everything else out of here and just look at Shocker. Alright, moving on to our 360 spin, here you can see Shocker, and I'm going to have to complain about him because I like Shocker, and I would just have liked to have seen him done so much better. They did all the insulation just by drawing on line work over the yellow, and if they would have sculpted it properly to look like padded insulation stuff, he would have been so cool. And they did not do that at all. They just painted all the lines on, and then the rest of his suit is a sort of reddish-brown kind of color. The only new parts look like the shocking gauntlets. They seem like they're new. And then they put these weird little knee pad things on his knees that are not even the same sort of metallic paint as the shocking gauntlet things. So they look weird. Also, he has a Thunderbolts logo. Where the belt would be. That's apparently sort of a variant thing. Some of them have them and some of them don't. So if you specifically want that, you might have to look a bit harder for it. I'm not sure which version is actually less common, but I ended up with this one purely by chance. Anyway, for the most part, he looks fine, but he could have looked so much better than fine. Anyway, let's go ahead and zoom in on his head sculpt. Head sculpt-wise, obviously I have the same sculpt complaints that I had about the body, so I'm not going to go into that. His head's mostly yellow with the line work painted on it, and he's got a little sculpted triangular rounded top thingy on top of his head. His eyes are painted sort of a pearlescent kind of white with a black outline, and he's got that one eye being opened more than the other one. It's very Deadpool-esque. I'm not sure why they decided to go with it, but it looks fine. No real complaints there other than the obvious. So let's go ahead and zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation-wise, Shocker has pretty standard Marvel Legends articulation. Ball disconnect, that goes up and down, side to side. Ball joint shoulders go in and out, forward and back. Bicep cut. Double joint elbows. Wrist hinge and rotation. Nice abdominal joint. Waist cut. Hips go in and out, forward and back. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Shin rotation, and hinge and pivoting in the ankles, so you should be able to get him into basically any pose you really need to. Now let's go ahead and move on to some accessories. Accessories-wise, you get these effect pieces that we've seen from several figures so far. Honestly, I'm a bit bored with them at this point because we've seen them so many times, but I guess they're still better than nothing. You get two of them, clip onto the wrist, use them as a shockwave kind of effects. They're just sort of swirly, bubbly little energy blasty things. They're yellow and orange. And then, of course, you get your Sandman piece, which is a leg. It has all your proper leg-related stuff, and it's certainly something that you'll need if you want Sandman to have legs. Now let's go ahead and move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, you get your standard Marvel Legends sort of packaging. Build-A-Figure Sandman, Legends Series, Big Window, Marvel Spider-Man, Marvel Shocker, and on the back you get a little description, picture of the figure and other figures that are available, Sandman, Green Goblin, Spider-Man 2099, Spider-Man UK, Miss Marvel, Symbiote Spider-Man, Jackal, and Shocker. I've already reviewed Miss Marvel, Symbiote Spider-Man, Jackal, and now Shocker, so you can go look at those, and hopefully I'll get some of the other figures as well later on, and I can review them as well. As always, these are good for in or out of package display, so yeah, Shocker.
Alright, that wraps it up for Shocker, so until next time, goodbye!
Thanks for watching one of my videos. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like the video or subscribe if you would like to see my future content. If not, run away. Run away and never return. Also, feel free to support me on Patreon at patreon.com/vrreviews. Follow me on Twitter at VenomRaptor09 or follow me on Instagram at instagram.com/vrreviews. Thank you and goodbye.